So we all know Vision Pro is great for entertainment, productivity, but how about gaming? So I thought, let's give it a shot, let's play a few games and see what it's like. So, wait a minute, we can't use this. And look, all jokes aside, we know that without controllers, gaming is just going to be more difficult on Vision Pro. Developers are really early on in this game trying to figure out what works, what doesn't in gaming on this type of headset. But let's jump into it. I want to start with Flappy Animals. You might recall this Flappy Birds game that was super popular a few years back on iPhone. This is the Vision Pro version. All we do is just tap like that, and the bird gets all flappy. And that's it. We can move it up here, make it a little bit easier to see. And this is actually pretty simple. The graphics look really smooth. I actually enjoy this game. It's pretty fun. It works exactly as you'd expect it. You have this kind of 3D view, you can get really close and see very clearly where you're supposed to go. And there's no delay in the tapping, so I feel like it's a fair game. Okay. Let's move on to Green Jacker. This one actually looks pretty cool here. Notice hand occlusion goes away when I have the screen in front of me, but as I walk up to it, it kind of, let's see, now, okay, I stand still and I can see a little bit more closely. As I walk, it disappears a little bit, and then here it is right in front of me again. Let's back up though, and we can see the whole view, and we will hit start. And here you have a little finger gun, finger blaster. And if you can kind of see my hand, here we go. And it just shoots continuously based on where my finger is pointed. I mean, the graphics look good. It seems like a fun arcade type of game, but you're just not going to be accurate with just your finger like this. It's pretty tough. There's one more thing I can do. I can put my hand under and have a little bit of a laser here. And that's pretty much the game. Just a little bit of an arcade shooter using just where my finger is pointed. All right, let's get out of here though. Next up, we have Acing reaction. This is like those F1 reaction time tests that you might have seen. You can pick different layouts and then choose easy, normal, hard. Let's try hard. Let's try brutal, and then see what our reaction time is. So we'll start. We'll move these elements wherever we want. So I'll put them right here in front of me so I can kind of touch each one. And then we will hit start. Ooh, I thought I was better than that. You can see it works pretty well when you press a button, and it's a cool way to test your reaction time. Let's try something a little bit easier, and I'll give you a better feel. So active duration 1.3 seconds. And then you can see more clearly. You have this much time. So pretty easy at 1.3 seconds. Let's just try brutal one more time. So this one is pretty tough. All right, I missed a few of those again. So that's this game though. It's kind of fun. You see there's custom modes also. You can change the duration to, I mean, pretty much impossible. Change the number of elements. So cool little game there. It also saves your results. You can kind of see some data here. So I think this is a well done game. Good tracking, looks good. Very simple, but fun. Moving on to laser guns. Here's another shooting game, but this one, it just doesn't really make as much sense to me. All it is, I mean, you can't even grab a gun, although it does show these cool little graphics on your hands. It just shoots where you're looking. So for example, I'm just looking at these. So I mean, this feels more like an eye test. I just have to look and shoot. And it is accurate in terms of where I'm looking. So if I look right in the center, or if I look at the blue ring, yeah, red, blue. I'll try one more time. Blue, there you go. I mean, it's accurate in terms of like where I'm looking, but I just don't want to be looking and clicking like that. It just doesn't make sense for a shooting game. I'll show you really quickly though what zombies looks like. Shooting the zombie. I mean, all I'm doing is just clicking. Now I will say the zombies look pretty good, but it just doesn't feel like much strategy at all. Okay, let's try something else. Next up we have Snake. How to play, you can kind of see what to do here. It's a 3D snake game, and you can see I can pinch and have it go any way I want, but the controls are pretty tough. Like if I really try to get to that apple, not quite. Let's try one more time. There it is. So this is a very simple game, but the controls just feel a little bit wonky because you're limited. You don't have a joystick. You don't have a real motion controller. So that's what the snake game looks like. Going on now to Stack. Here is a stacking game. You know what? Let's put this at the table. Have a little seat here. This game, we just stack objects like this, and I can rotate each one and then stack it and keep going. And then once you hit OK, it kind of drops down. Pretty simple, but making good use of the controls. And then this game also, you can go ahead and go into a virtual environment and just go ahead and stack right at Mount Hood. Beautiful. It moves a little bit as I move my head around, but generally looks nice, good reflection there, good hand occlusion. That's pretty cool. Okay, next up is Recall. This is one of the few fully immersive games that I've seen. Here's a memory game where it's almost like this platformer runner. I just tap, you can't see my hands, but I tap, and then this guy just runs. I don't really do anything else other than wait for him to pick this thing up. I have to remember it's a star, continue, and then run around. You can kind of see this environment here. Okay, we got this, what, hexagon. Well, we had star, hexagon, star, and now I have to remember star, hexagon, star. Great, next level. And that's pretty much it. There's a few different environments, but it feels a little weird because this guy's running around. I can't control where he's running. I'm just kind of waiting. It's almost like a loading screen for this memory game. Square, triangle, next level. I mean, that's pretty much it. I like the idea of a memory game for Vision Pro. To make it a platformer like this, I'm not sure if it really fits, but that's what this game is all about. And one more, you can see there's these different types of environments that you can play within. Okay, let's keep moving. Next, let's try Talkon. This is like that geoguesser game. Let's take a look here. We've got Old Town. I'm gonna guess maybe Eastern European somewhere. All right, we'll try that. Oh, there. Okay, that was actually pretty close. Not bad. Next street view. So it centers the map. I have to, oh, that just popped into a new spot. All right, this is not helpful, just one road. Looks American to me. I am gonna try somewhere in the Midwest, maybe. Ooh. Way off. Oh man, I have no clue. How about Australia? Brazil. Let's see. That is, I can't even zoom out that far. That's way off. So unlike GeoGuessr, it is not telling me exactly how far away I am or giving any points. It'd be cool to have some kind of score. But this is a good start for something that I think, again, makes sense for the Vision Pro type of interface. Gives you a nice immersive view of Street View, and then allows us to try to play this game. I'll try one more. This feels like a Russian kind of fancy building. I can really zoom in. Let's just try Takeovo. Not bad. Not bad at all. So that's it for today. I'm always curious to try new games, so if you guys have any ideas or any thoughts of other games to try, please let me know. But as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.